it's Mrs. McCoy back again for another week of Library at Home. I hope you guys are all doing great. I miss you, but I'm really excited that we still get to have library time together. So I'm also really excited for this week's story because we're going to read not just one, but two. They're pretty quick, so we've got time to do two stories in one video. They also are two stories by the same author, and they have some things in common and some things that are different. Now, if you think back to when we were still at our library together, during this year, a few different times we have made those Venn diagrams. Those are those compare and contrast diagrams where we list the things that are the same and the things that are different from two stories. So attached to this in Google Classroom and also in the description box below, you're going to find a worksheet that has one of those Venn diagrams so that you can compare and contrast the two stories that we're going to read today. If you want to show me your work, you can email it to me at whitney.mccoy@smusd.org. You can send me an email or have your parents help you send me an email and show me the ideas that you came up with for what's the same and what's different between these two stories. So while we read them, be paying close attention to details so that you know what to fill out when you get to the Venn diagram after the stories, okay? Plus, you know I love doing compare and contrast, but these stories are by one of my very favorite authors, so I'm also really excited to share them with you. The first one is This Is Not My Hat by John Klassen. And the second one is I Want My Hat Back by John Klassen. I bet some of you have already found a similarity for your Venn diagram. Do you notice anything that's the same already? Do you notice anything that's different? Keep paying attention to those things so we can compare at the end. Ready? Let's start with This Is Not My Hat. Got some pretty end papers. And our title page, This Is Not My Hat by John Klassen. This hat is not mine. I just stole it. Oh my goodness, this fish is a thief. I stole it from a big fish. He was asleep when I did it. And he probably won't wake up for a long time. Uh-oh, is he right? He won't wake up? I don't know, looks like he's waking up right now. And even if he does wake up, he probably won't notice it's gone. I think he notices. And even if he does notice that it's gone, he probably won't know it was me who took it. Do you think he knows? How can you tell? Does the illustration show you? And even if he does guess it was me, he won't know where I am going. But I will tell you where I am going. I am going where the plants grow big and tall and close together. It is very hard to see in there. Nobody will ever find me. There is someone who saw me already, but he said he wouldn't tell anyone which way I went. So I am not worried about that. Should he be worried? I know it's wrong to steal a hat. I know it does not belong to me. But I am going to keep it. It was too small for him anyway. It fits me just right. And look, I made it, where the plants are big and tall and close together. I knew I was going to make it. Nobody will ever find me. There's the plants. The big fish is swimming back. What do you notice? What's on his head? He got his hat back. What do you think happened? That's the end. It doesn't tell us exactly what happened. It's up to you. How do you think that big fish got his hat back? Do you think he found the little fish who stole it? What do you think he did? Do you think he just grabbed it back? Do you think he ate the little fish? It's up to you. The story doesn't tell us exactly what happened. We have to figure it out and use our imaginations to guess what happened. So that was This Is Not My Hat. I really love stories where the pictures tell an important part of the story too. If we had just the words, we wouldn't understand everything that was really happening. So keep in mind the details from that one. And let's read I Want My Hat Back by John Klassen. End papers. And our title page. My hat is gone. I want it back. Have you seen my hat? No, I haven't seen your hat. Okay, thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? No, I have not seen any hats around here. Okay, thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? No, why are you asking me? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any hats anywhere. Where have you ever seen it? I've never seen any hats. I would never ever steal a hat. Don't ask me any more questions. Okay, thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? I haven't seen anything all day. I have been trying to climb this rock. Would you like me to lift you up on top of it? Yes, please. Have you seen my hat? I saw a hat once. It was blue and round. My hat doesn't look like that. Thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat? What is a hat? Thank you anyway. Nobody has seen my hat. What if I never see it again? What if nobody ever finds it? My poor hat. I miss it so much. Hey, what's the matter? I have lost my hat, and nobody has seen it. What does your hat look like? It is red and pointy and... I have seen my hat. You stole my hat. I love my hat. Excuse me, have you seen a rabbit wearing a hat?
No. Why are you asking me? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen any rabbits anywhere. I would never eat a rabbit. Don't ask me any more questions.
Okay, thank you anyway. And that is the end of I Want My Hat Back. Those stories had a few different things in common. Did you notice? Let's see. Just inside this story, did you notice when you saw the rabbit wearing Bear's hat? And did you notice his reaction when he said, "No, no, why are you asking me? I would never steal a hat." And then what happened at the end when the squirrel was looking for Rabbit? The squirrel asked if he'd seen a rabbit, and he said, "No, no, why are you asking me so many questions?" That was kind of similar. So what do you think happened? How do you think he got his hat back? That was I Want My Hat Back by John Klassen. And that kind of goes along with This Is Not My Hat. And he also wrote a third book that maybe I'll film for you next week. It's called We Found a Hat. But for this week, let's focus on those two. Click on the link in Google Classroom or in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube, and you'll find that Venn diagram so you can compare and contrast those two stories. Write down what was the same and what was different, what they had in common and what made them different from each other. Hope you guys are doing great. Keep reading, keep enjoying time with your families. I can't wait to see you again soon. I miss you. Take care. See you next week.